Hallo Leute und herzlich willkommen zu Let's Play Sakura Beach. So, und der Gedanke hinter der Auswahl von diesem Sakura-Game war, dass wenn man an den Strand geht, ne, dann haben die ja schon nichts an. Und deswegen habe ich gleich mal 10 Schritte übersprungen. Das heißt, Sakura, Skigebiet oder so hätte ich gar nicht genommen. Weil da haben die viel zu fern. Aber jetzt bin ich einfach schon 10 Schritte voraus. Ist gut, oder? Ist gut ausgedacht. So. Drifting through the stars. Nebulous galaxies, black holes rushing past me in a blur. This is where I spent most of my time, with my mind wandering through space. It's here that I try to understand what I could never hope to understand. A universe that was so vast that it is beyond human comprehension. It cannot be measured by any means we have right now. Just seeing the sun and the moon cycle around our planet is enough to leave me in awe. They both cycle around the Earth according to invisible forces which are immeasurably powerful. That is the miracle of existence. Everything we see is made from a random sequence of events which have been flowing into each other. It has been this way ever since the beginning of time. But for now, that random sequence of disasters is leading me into disaster. Stop daydreaming, idiot! Ooh, das sieht nice aus. I'd better prepare myself for another scolding. Erstes Waifu, Alter, wir sind irgendwie 30 Sekunden im Spiel, so nice, nice. Why do you... Ayumi heißt sie. Why do you keep doing this? Even now you're doing it. What? We still have so many bags to move up to this hotel room. You honestly don't expect me to do this all by myself, do you? Ayumi has always been so bossy. She's far too proud for her own good. Does she actually like me as a person or not? I don't get it. Sorry, I'll do it right away. You better. You've only been standing here for a few minutes with your head in the clouds. My head goes a bit further than the clouds, Ayumi. Of course, how could I forget about space? Whatever, just hurry up. Ooh. Come on, Ayumi, stop bullying him. He's such a good boy after all. Okay. Don't you think he deserves a thank you for getting all of our bags up here? Oh, of course, it's an admirable effort, I give him that. But I'm not bullying him, he's just standing there like a statue that... when we should be moving. You know he likes daydreaming. Warum hält sie ihre Arme so verschränkt? Oh, Alter. It's not daydreaming, I'm pondering on the mysteries of the universe. You're so adorable when you talk about that, Seiji. Soll ich die Stimmen irgendwie versuchen zu machen? Ich weiß nicht. I swear you always protest in the same way you always do. Some part of me dies a little bit every time she calls me adorable. Oh. It's more like I'm a fluffy little dog than a person to her. He's not adorable, he looks like an idiot. Oh, come on, Ayumi, you know that you like it when he does that. I most certainly do not, thank you. Oh, da wird sie ein bisschen rot. Then why did you wait for a minute or two before calling him out on it? No reason, I just wanted to see if he's learned not to do that by now. I'm sure that's the reason, Ayumi, I'm sure. So have you forgotten all of our bags yet, Seiji? Have you forgotten all of our bags yet? Not yet, I'll go do that now. Warum muss der alles tragen? Was soll das denn? Emanzipation gleich 0 hier, was geht? Thank you, I know it's a big favor to ask for. Don't worry about it. You're always so nice, Seiji. I promise I'll make it up to you during this trip. Please, I already told you Do not worry about it. It's not such a big deal. That makes her pout. Come on, don't you want to do something fun with me? How about ice cream like we used to? It will be my treat. Don't forget that I have somewhere to go to Seiji. You are not going to get out of it so easily. Alright, Ayumi, I'm sure I'll have time to go with both of you. They're always pulling me to go somewhere. Ayumi mostly uses me as a pack horse to carry things. As for Momoko, she always drags me to do embarrassing things with her. Oh yeah. Not in that sense though. Whenever she wants to buy new lingerie, ich glaube es wird Lingerie ausgesprochen. I'm the first person she drags along. Oh, ich hasse das, ey. I have no idea why it's almost like she has no sense of shame. Und das ist eigentlich was Positives. She looks... the looks I get every time it happens make me die a little bit inside. Das sind schon zwei Sachen, die ihn zum Stärken bringen, jedes Mal, wenn sie irgendwas tut. Let's not rush off today, do anything just yet. I know we have to settle it in and everything first. By the way, Seiji, I know you're going to love my new swimsuit. Ich glaube auch. I have a bad feeling about this. I just know she's going to be showing off as much skin as possible. What about you, Ayumi? How do you think you did with your swimsuit? What do you mean? Come on, we spent... Quiet. There's no reason to talk about that. Is there something I should know? No, of course not. My swimsuit will be very dignified, something to be proud of. Das ist ja nicht der Sinn daran, ey. That's not what I remember seeing her. Ayumi moves faster than a flash of lightning, preventing Momoko from speaking. Don't go there, okay? I have a reputation to uphold. Okay, mit ihr wird's echt schwer. Anyway, I really need to grab those bags now. You two just do whatever you do. Make sure to grab my clothing bag first. Mine too. How am I supposed to tell which bag is which? Oh, well, maybe if I just grab all of them at once. That might work. Oh yeah. Hätte auch fragen können, ne? It takes me about half an hour to get all the bags to our room. Oh, ist das so eine Art Spring Break Sache, wo sie alle in einem Zimmer pennen? I'm not exactly unfit, but going up and down the stairs with such heavy bags, my legs feel like they're going to snap in half if I put any more weight on them. Neither of them help with the bags, but I'm not worried about it. Alter, warum macht er denn alles für diese? Okay, das ist schon mal dumm irgendwie, was das denn? Typisch Japaner, ey. I always do my friends favors. Oh, ja. Das kann ich aber ja. I've known both of them for such a long time. It's funny how time just passes without even noticing. One day, I was only meeting those two for the first time. Now, nearly a decade later, we're here. It's only really now that I've given it any thought. I guess we humans aren't very contemplative species. Are a very contemplative species. It's all about the here and now, not the past or the future. I don't really plan to sit in this hotel room and waste all of my time thinking about the past either. There's plenty of time for that when I get home. Ayumi and Momoko have claimed the larger room, leaving me with the tiny bedroom in the corner. They insisted that they had to share a room together and that the other bedroom wasn't suitable. The two of them have been inseparable for as long as I can remember. I guess when you're together for that long, you get used to each other's company. What I'm really hoping for is to share a lot of moments with them on this trip. There's nothing more valued than memories created with nothing more valuable than memories created with the people you care about most. On another note, I can't help but notice how quiet it is. Are they even in their room? Hello, anyone there? I knock on the door several times. There's no response at all. Did they already leave the apartment? Oh, ich weiß, worauf das hinausläuft. Why would they leave without me, though? Ayumi? Momoko? Are either of you there? I begin to open the door. I'm really worried that I might not find them. Well, I found them. Momoko stares back at you in horror. Lying there in nothing but her panties and bra, her eyes go wide in shock. Seiji! What on earth are you doing? She searches for a nearby pillow and clutches it on her chest, but it has the opposite effect of what she intended. It only causes her chest to spill over the top of it, nearly to the point of making it escape from the confines of her bra. No, stupid perverted pillow! She tosses it at me. That pillow, it's going way too fast. I barely duck in time, looking back at where the pillow hit. A massive crack in the wall where the pillow struck. For a moment, a cold chill goes down my spine. If that hit me, I would have died. No, I can't think about it now. Diffuse the situation, Seiji. Sorry, please forgive me. This is a horrible misunderstanding. Seiji, this is embarrassing. Don't look at me with those perverted eyes. Wie macht man denn perverse... Oh, doch, ich weiß, wie es geht. I don't think I'm going to be able to handle it. My virtue as a maiden has been taken away from... Ey, come on, ja? Da war doch von vornherein schon nichts da. A virtue as a maiden has been taken away from me. How can you live with knowing this, Seiji? Don't you think that's a bit dramatic? I think that only makes things worse. As she flails around trying to find something to cover herself, I hear something go snap. Oh no, please don't tell me. Her bra falls off from her chest. It seems to happen. It all seems to happen in slow motion. The bouncing that happens in response, the gradual look of horror overtaking her face, and the sinking feeling knowing that I'm not going to live to see another dawn. Her face screws up as she prepares to unleash a cry of despair. No! Don't look, don't you dare look. Pure thoughts. Momoko immediately palms chest into her hands, but it's too late. Out now! You need to get out now. With one arm she grabs another pillow and aims it directly at my head. I'm too slow this time. It hits me with enough force to easily make someone's skull crack. The impact sends me flying out of the room. Before I know it, my vision fades into blackness. Das ist gleich voll intens hier, Alter. I come to after a while with the worst headache I've ever had. Momoko is a lot stronger than she looks. She could have probably killed me if she wanted to. I know that it looked bad, but she doesn't have to assault me over it. How long have I been out for, actually? Surely they'd be finished dressing by now. Also cautiously, I knock on the bedroom door. A cheerful, bright voice responds. Who is it? Come on, you know who it is. No, you aren't who I think you are. The person I know would just charge in without knocking first. He's such a silly person, but that's what makes him so adorable. Very funny. So are you two dressed yet? Or are you ready to head to the beach? Maybe. What would you prefer? Maybe you'd like to show up. You would like me to show up only in my panties. That's not the case at all. Doch ist es. I'm sure it isn't silly. I just know she's pouting like she usually does, even though she's hiding behind her bedroom door. Typically, she's saying that just to prevent that he wasn't being perverted before. Momoko steps out of the room. Das ist ja noch schlimmer! She's already in her swimsuit, ready to head down to the beach immediately. Ayumi, are you ready too? There's no response from her. Ayumi, come on. I know you're out there. Is she hiding somewhere? There's no need to be embarrassed, Ayumi. Come on, show yourself off. Meekly, Ayumi crawls out from a hiding spot on the balcony. She's also dressed in her swimsuit. Her face couldn't be a brighter shade of red. There she is, all ready for the beach. Das ist voll falsch übersetzt. She looks cute, doesn't she? I have to admit, when she doesn't have her nose up in the air, she can look really cute. How do I look, Seiji? Do you like my swimsuit? But it's not as if I care about your opinion, I'm just curious. Ist mir total egal. I'm a bit taken aback when she asked me that. Normally she doesn't care what I think at all. Was sagen wir denn? You look cute or did Momo pick? Na, sie sieht süß aus, komm. Well, do you think I'm ugly? Is that what you're trying to say? I haven't even said anything yet. You look fine, really you do. I think you look cute. You really think so, Seiji? Und das Gesicht dazu, ey. Yes, you look good, so don't worry about it, okay? Don't forget about me, do I look good too? Momoko never misses an opportunity. Yes, you too. I'm sure you're going to attract a lot of attention. There might be a nice guy out there who will notice you. Both of their faces turn extremely sour. They just look at me with contempt. What? What did I say? Did I say something to offend them both? Was there something I missed here? You two? Why are you making those faces? Neither of them respond. Girls, you two? Hello? They just stare at me. Sorry if I said something to offend you. I have no idea what it could be though. Momoko stops being sour and smiles at me. Apology accepted. Come on, Ayumi, you've got to forgive me too. I forgive you, stupid. That hardly sounded sincere to me. Oh well, Ayumi always was the grumpy one. Now then, we are wasting time standing here, especially you, silly. Today's not going to be a day spent in space. What do you mean? I don't daydream when I'm at the beach. As exciting as thinking about space while listening to the ocean would be. No, I'd better not tempt myself. Momoko seems to be reading my thoughts on the matter. There you go, your head's somewhere near the moon right now. Make sure you grab a space rock on the way back to Earth. Asteroid. You know what I mean, silly. Grab one big enough to keep you from drifting off the surface of our planet. Don't worry, I wasn't planning to anyway. Good. Well, we will see about that, Mr. Daydreamer. I know that villainous scum... villainous scum like you always break their promises. Alter! Isn't that a bit harsh to deem me villainous scum? Not at all what you did to Momoko before. So, let's not waste any more time. Bring that sunscreen and let's head to the beach. Before I can say anything, Momo's already out of the room. It's just me and Ayumi standing here awkwardly. You know, when I call you an idiot all the time, I don't really mean it, you know that, right? Jetzt will sie sich entschuldigen? Ey, nee, Bitch, auf keinen Fall. Auf keinen Fall, ja. Nee, du kannst nicht die ganze Zeit einen auf fies machen und dann auf einmal zurückrudern später. Das kommt gar nicht in Frage, ja? So nicht. You're not actually dumb. I think you are pretty smart, really. It's okay, Ayumi. I actually think I can be pretty dumb sometimes. I let out an awkward laugh. It's alright, call me out on it now and then. I know that I let my thoughts wander. She might not seem like it, but Ayumi is actually really nice. For whatever reason, she tries not to act like it. Should we get going now, please? Sure. You two are so slow, hurry up already. We're going to miss the beach if you stay in that hotel room forever. Well, it looks like I can't afford to stand here any longer. Time to go enjoy the beach, I suppose. Ayumi is out of the door before I am. Digga, ich weiß noch nicht. Ich weiß noch nicht, welche von beiden. Ah, vielleicht auch. Vielleicht ergibt sich noch andere Love Interest. Also, das hier ist eine Dating-Sim, oder? Also, eine von beiden ist auf jeden Fall ein Love Interest und vielleicht gibt es noch mehr. Rippling clean water. Golden sand, warm sunshine. I didn't realize it until now, but I've missed this place. You weren't lying, Seiji. This place is beautiful. Momoko can barely contain her excitement. I knew she'd fall in love with this place like I did. Even Ayumi seems to like it. For an idiot, you certainly know some nice places. Warum hat sie jetzt wieder was anderes an? That's about as nice as she gets. I should be happy. It seems Ayumi isn't quite comfortable with stepping out in her swimsuit yet. Oh well, it looks like it's going to be a great day. Momoko made it clear that I'm not allowed to think about space while we're out here. Warum lässt er sich was verbieten, verdammte Scheiße? What else am I going to do when I'm sitting at the beach though? Maybe I could try build a sandcastle. It's been years since then. Oh, das wird dir helfen, ey. Seiji, come on, get into the water. Momoko's already dived into the ocean. She looks so unbelievably happy. I'm glad that this beach is a bay. It's so much more peaceful here without any waves. It's so warm, you should both get in right away. You aren't going to have fun sitting on the beach like that. I get in shortly. Mann, das Spiel ist echt falsch übersetzt. What the fuck? Just give me a moment. Please hurry up. She doesn't seem to care that much, though. She's happily diving in and out. Ayumi seems apprehensive about falling her into the water, though. She stays on the outer rims of the ocean, just letting the water touch her toes. Aren't you going to get in, Ayumi? I will, not yet. Ich brauche immer ein paar Momente, bis ich mich darauf einlassen kann. She doesn't seem to be making any effort to get in, though. In fact, she looks kind of afraid. Why would she be afraid, though? What's wrong? Are you afraid of the water? No, what makes you think that? Sie will sich nur durch ausziehen, darum geht's. Well, you said that you'd go in. I told you that I'm going into the water later. Du stellst echt so viele Fragen, Mann. Why are you insistent about me going in? You aren't getting in yourself. Because I need to put on sunscreen. Fine then, idiot. I can't swim. There, I said it. What? You can't swim? That actually makes a lot of sense. I've never seen her swimming in swimming class before. Why would she want to go to the beach if she can't swim, though? Yes, idiot. Didn't you just hear me? If you're scared, why don't you get in with me? I'll be there in case anything happens. Aww. She glances away from me, her face turning red. She seems very vacant. Kind of like I am when I'm daydreaming. I wonder what's on her mind. What are you thinking about, Ayumi? Nothing. You never ask a girl what she's thinking, Seiji. Boah, was ist denn das denn für Regeln, ey? Fuck that noise. She'll let you know in her own way. Hä? Aber dieses Spielchen, ey. Soll man Gedanken lesen können? Also, Ladies, falls ihr hier zuseht, ne? Das funktioniert nicht. Also, nee, das klappt nicht. No. Now, what is that supposed to mean? Is there something I'm supposed to pick up on? Okay, so are you going to get in now? Only if you're going to be there too. Don't worry, I'll be right there. Cautiously, she dabbles her toes again, step by awkward step. She lets the water come up her thighs. This is kind of nice, isn't it? I've always loved the beach. There's no one around here, no matter what time of day it is. Well, I prefer places with crowds. So this is just fine for me. Hä? Moment, kann man auch mal zurück? Moment, ich kann hier unten. Ich mach mal einen Quick Save. Quick Save completed. She actually lets a smile form on her face. It's really weird to actually see Ayumi smile. I'm really surprised. Most of the time she's either blushing or pouting. She dives under the water before I can stop her. I'm glad that we are only in the shallows. If anything goes wrong, I'll be able to pull her back to the surface with no trouble at all. After a few seconds and a lot of flailing, she re-emerges, her so close clinging to her chest. She looks kind of unhappy about the experience. This water tastes awful! It's seawater. Of course it tastes awful. Don't tell me you swallowed some when you were down there. Hey, I told you that I didn't know how to swim, idiot. She pouts grumpily. Didn't you see how I was struggling there? It's true, she was flying around like a fish out of water. Not that I'd be willing to tell her that though. I tried to open my eyes to see where the bottom was, and look what happened. This is also the first time that I've ever been to a beach. It's her first time to a beach too? Has she never been interested in the ocean before? To me, the sea is almost as interesting as space. Almost. Alright, I'm sorry. I didn't know you haven't been to a beach before. How didn't I know that about Ayumi after all this time? It's funny how you think you know people. Then you realize just how little then you realize just how little you know them. Why haven't you ever gone to a beach before, Ayumi? I've never got a chance to. You know what's it like with my parents, don't you? We never really went away from home for holidays. Oh, her parents. They're always busy. She spent most of her free time with Momoko and I. All three of us were always having adventures together, far away from home. Please forget that I asked. We are here to have fun now, and that's the important thing. Well, the beach is kind of nice, I guess. It would be better if I knew how to swim. I'm guessing she didn't bring it up earlier because it was embarrassing for her. Try to have fun as best as you can. Remember, I'm here if you get into trouble. Thank you, Seiji. Her face turns red again. I'm just going to ignore it at this point. There's no way that I can work out why she does that. Just a question. What do you do for fun at the ocean if you can't swim? There's plenty of things you can do. Like, hey you two, you finally got in! Momoko bounds over to us, passing through the water as gracefully as a mermaid would. It really is a sight. She's a complete natural when it comes to swimming. I'm surprised that she hasn't tried to enter any competitions at school. What made you decide to get in, Ayumi? We both know the problem you have with water. It's fine, Seiji knows I can't swim. Why don't I teach you then? Teach me? You teach me how to swim? Well, yes. I could do that if you like. Oh, that sounds like fun. Don't you think, Ayumi? She lets out an audible sigh. Well, I guess I could tolerate this water rat for a while. Always so haughty, Ayumi. So full of pride. I'm amazed that she ever has awkward moments at all. Ooh, alles ganz nice. Well, I can't teach you in just a day. I don't care, just as long as it's you teaching me. Why would it matter if it's me teaching you or someone else? It does matter, idiot. So just show me how to swim. Oh man, sie ist richtig. Warte mal. Welcher Typ ist sie? Tsundere. Oh god. Okay. There's no need to yell. I give her the most basic lesson I can remember from when I was young. She picks them up pretty quickly. but I still think it's going to take her some time to really become a strong swimmer. I see, it's really that simple. Well, not really, there's more to it than that. But you should at least be able to not flail around like you did before. I wasn't flailing! Don't use language that makes me sound like I'm a fish. She doesn't look happy now. I want a drink, I'm over swimming. Momoko comes bounding out of the water. Hey, you two! I have to agree with Ayumi. She has an uncanny ability to hear when people are talking about food. Seiji, do you know anywhere we can go for drinks and snacks? I know just the place, actually. It should be just a short walk away. Good, I'm pretty tired at the moment. I guess learning how to swim would be a really tiring experience for her. Come on then, I show you where it is. Lead the way, Seiji. I hope he doesn't daydream like while we are walking and get us lost. She really doesn't have any faith in me, does she? It's still here after all these years. The same little shack by the sea. Well, it would be good business here. So it's not really a surprise, is it? Either way, I'm glad it's here. I wonder if they still sell the same snacks that I used to get when I was last here. Ground control to Seiji the astronaut, don't drift away on us right now. Oh, sorry, I was just reminiscing about this place. If they still do their homemade ice cream, we will definitely have to try it. That sounds like a great idea, Seiji. I'm more in the mood for a drink though. So am I. Where's your clothing, Ayumi? I'm letting it dry off. Ayumi seems to be contemplating on something. So this is the legendary shack I've heard so much about from Seiji. I'm surprised she didn't call me an idiot. Her mood must be better than usual. She seems to be inspecting it, looking over every tiny detail. It's a shack, it sells food. I'm not seeing what's so amazing about it. Well, she doesn't look so impressed. Momoko doesn't let her spoil the mood. No, Ayumi, I'm sure Seiji wouldn't recommend it without a reason. A cold drink is a cold drink, no matter where it's from. Exactly, I know you're both really thirsty after today. It better not be too fattening. Too much sugar really ruins my figure. You seem very worried about your figure lately. What do you mean? Well, you were just so shy about putting on that swimsuit. You look good, Ayumi. You should stop worrying. Thank you. So, are you saying that you have been looking at me in this swimsuit? Not really, no. That would be impolite, wouldn't it? Don't girls hate it when guys stare at them that way? Just forget about it. Boys! Anyway, idiot, are you just going to stand there or are we going to get a drink? Alright. I'm really glad Momoko was there. It looked like Ayumi was going to murder me just then. I just don't get it at all. Aren't I doing the polite thing by her? Does she actually want me to be staring at her that way? I don't know. These two have never shared their inner thoughts with me. Alter, wie lange bist du jetzt schon mit denen befreundet? Lol. Whatever thought process is going on in their heads, I have no clue about it. We quickly get settled onto the table and order our food. So, und an der Stelle machen wir jetzt mal eine Pause. Seid auch in der nächsten Runde dabei, wenn ich mir eins von diesen Waifus hier aussuche. Mal sehen welches es wird. Ich weiß noch nicht. Dann bis zur nächsten Episode. Ciao!